guys, welcome back to Popcorn Roulette. My name is Jonathan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when all of our videos come out. Today, we're going to be watching The Silence of the Lambs. Now, on our channel, there's been a lot of discussion on whether or not Silence of the Lambs is a horror film or not. Now, horror films traditionally will have a body count in them. Like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, right? Or they'll have an intense supernatural aspect, something like The Poltergeist or The Conjuring. Or you got films like The Exorcist that has both the supernatural element and body count as well. Now, the only thing I really know about this film, I don't know much outside of the pop culture references that I've seen and all the big one-liners, hello Clarice, and things like that on the internet. But I do know that it is considered the only horror film that has ever won Best Picture. But is it really a horror film? Well, today, I'll be the judge of that. Also, check out our new sister channel, Criminal Content. I've already watched Fargo and Wolf of Wall Street. I'm going to be watching a few others. Kobe's already watched 4 Martin Scorsese films, and you'll see Cammy on there as well. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of November. We're about halfway there already, and I know with your help we can get there very, very quickly. Now, if it's going to be only dedicated to crime dramas. So if you like what we're doing over on this channel and you enjoy crime dramas, go ahead and give that a subscribe. You'll really enjoy it. All right. In the meantime, let's get back to the film at hand, Silence of the Lambs. Now, is it a horror film? Letterboxd says yes. IMDb says it's a crime thriller drama. But let's see what you say. Go ahead and leave in the comments what you think it should be categorized as. Now, as always, you can see the full watch-along of this film over on our Patreon. Without further ado, let's get started. Every one of my films now, I'm going to be basically ask what everyone's favorite studio opening is. Orion Pictures. My favorite. Also, I would love to know your favorite pop culture reference of this film. My favorite is Dwight from The Office when he cuts off the mannequin's face. All right, shh. The Silence of the Lambs. All right, we got some exercising. Obstacle course action. The Silence of the Lambs. Is this her police force test? Her detective exam?
Crawford wants to see you in his office.
Thank you, sir.
FBI Academy. Cool. I almost had it. Hurt, agony, pain. Love it. Ugh. No, behavior sciences. All right. So I wonder if she's just like a analyst or something like that, and she wants to try and transition to field operative or something. So far, there's a lot of dead time and no dialogue, which I kind of enjoy in film. There's some films that it's constant dialogue and action movement. It's doesn't really give you a chance to breathe. Ooh, victims. Bill Skin's fifth.
We're interviewing all the serial killers now in custody for a psychobehavioral profile. You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
One we want most refuses to cooperate. I want you to go after him again today in the asylum.
Who's the subject?
The psychiatrist, Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal the cannibal.
I don't expect him to talk to you.
Okay.
Here's a dossier on Lecter.
The psychiatrist.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
And what is that?
Oh, he's a monster. You're a psychopath. So rare to capture one alive.
To capture one alive? That guy kind of sounds like a psychopath.
Will you be in Baltimore overnight? Because this can be quite a fun town if you have the right guide.
Oh, God, I hate him.
My instructions are to talk to Dr. Lecter and report back this afternoon.
I see.
Yeah, Dr. Chilton.
I graduated from UVA, doctor. It is not a charm school.
Good, then you should be able to remember the rules.
Yo, this would be so terrifying.
The doctors managed to reset her jaw, more or less. Save one of her eyes. His pulse never got above 85, even when he ate her.
The red light, the shadow.
If Lecter feels that you're his enemy, then well, maybe we'll have more luck if I go in by myself.
What a great point by her.
You might have suggested this in my office and saved me the time.
And I would have missed the pleasure of your company, sir.
Oh, she's good.
When she's finished, bring her out.
Yeah, the red color, the shadows on the face, how they're building the monster up. Sure does feel like a horror film so far. Sure does. I'm with Letterboxd right now. Again, let us know in the comments what you think. If you think this is a horror film, if you think it's a crime thriller, and why. Give us why. I love how he's like, are you easily spooked? And she's like, not yet. I'm like, well.
I'll put on a chair for you.
Oh, yes, that's very good, thank you.
I'll be watching. You'll do fine.
I like him. Because this would be terrifying. Like your first gig, you're still in the academy, and dude's just like, hey, you're going to go see one of the most like terrifying serial killers, psychopaths like we have. He doesn't talk to anybody. You're going to go and try. I don't expect you to succeed. As you get here, you get hit on. You get the rules told to you, bang, 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 bang. And you get into it, and you're like, I'm going to go in there alone. Be terrifying. And then that guy's just like, you got this.
He said, I can smell your...
You use Evian skin cream.
Holy crap.
That is the Duomo scene from the Belvedere.
All that detail just from memory, sir?
Memory, Agent Starling, is what I have instead of a view.
Quite a line.
Why do you think he removes their skin?
It excites him. Most serial killers keep some sort of trophies from their victims.
I didn't.
No, you ate yours.
Oh, wow. Okay. He likes it. This is going to be awesome to see how she uses his, I guess not superior intellect, but like his concerted dominance of the situation against him.
Good nutrition's giving you some length of bone, but you're not more than one generation from poor white trash, are you?
Oh my God.
Is your father is your coal miner? Does he stink of the land? Getting anywhere. Getting all the way to the end.
What you gonna do?
High-powered perception at yourself. What about it? Why don't you look at yourself and write down what you see? Maybe you're afraid to.
She's staying in there. She's sticking in the fight. She's not giving up.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava bean and a nice Chianti. You fly back to school now, little Starling. Fly.
It's gonna make a boxing match. Round 1 goes to Lecter, but she didn't give up.
Look at the blood! Nate! You stupid!
Oh, disgusting.
Go seek out Miss Moffat, an old patient of mine, M-O-F-E-T. Go now. I don't think Mix could manage again quite so soon, even though he is crazy. Go now!
Holy crap. That man is a maniac. A very strong-willed, he's like a comic book supervillain. His just mental strength, his like psychic damage he does to you. Mixed in with guy throwing his seed in your face.
Hey, Clarice. Oh, man.
That was a cool transition.
Oh, Angel, they all got away, Daddy.
It's West Virginia. Almost heaven. Renowned psychiatrist charged with murder. It's like the Riddler. He's, this brilliant person who becomes a serial, psychopath.
The orderly heard Lecter whispering to him all afternoon and Miggs crying. They found him at bed check. He'd swallowed his own tongue.
Holy crap.
There's no record of anyone named Moffat. He's from Baltimore, and I looked in the phone book, and there's a yourself storage facility.
Wow. Look at her. Look at her go. She's already reading Lecter, man.
So nobody's been in here since 1980?
Not to my knowledge.
Good for her, man.
Privacy is a great concern.
So he gave her a test in the middle of chaos, and she's passing it so far. Nice. You'd think it would break the, you know, whatever's stopping it from sticking. Oh no. Tuberculosis. Wait, what is it? Not tuberculosis. Tetanus. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Stuffed eagle. Mannequins. Piano. So he told her to come here. Why did he tell her to come here? He wants her to find something. He wouldn't fill out the thing for her, but he sent her here to either tell her something about herself or as, you know, a continuation of his first test. He's testing her to see if she can find out things about him. Oh, God. It was her head?
Hester Moffat, the rest of me. Miss, the rest of me? Meaning that you rented that garage?
All right, test one. Riddle me this, Clarice. Oh, to dry herself off. Oh.
I did not kill him, I assure you. Merely tucked him away, very much as I found him after he'd missed 3 appointments.
If you didn't kill him, then who did, sir?
Oh.
Raspa was a transvestite?
In life? Oh, no. Garden variety manic depressive. Tedious.
Okay.
You think Jack Crawford wants you sexually? You think he visualizes scenarios, exchanges? You?
Jeez Louise.
That doesn't interest me, Doctor. Frankly, it's the sort of thing that Miggs would say.
Not anymore.
Oh! Oh, crap. The way you said that.
When you leave, they'll turn the volume way up. Dr. Chilton does enjoy his petty torment.
Did you mean by transformation, Doctor?
He drove Miggs to kill himself.
Are you saying that he's killed again?
I'm offering you a psychological profile of Buffalo Bill based on the case evidence. I'll help you catch him.
Okay, why? For a deal to get away from here?
You know who he is.
Yeah, of course he does.
Only who decapitated your patient, Doctor.
All good things to those who wait. I've waited, Clarice, but how long can you and old Jackie boy wait?
This is awesome.
Our little Billy must already be searching for that next special lady.
This is awesome. So, this Buffalo Bill was his protege, and he offered up one of his patients as a first. As he saw his patient was going downhill, he's like, hey, I got someone for you. Got some night vision goggles, baby. Don't help him. Don't do it. He can do it. Look, he's fine. Yes, he's got it. He's got it. No, he's got it. He's good.
You look kind of handicapped.
Yeah. I got it this far, I just can't get it up in the truck.
You look kind of handicapped.
Hey, are you about a size 14?
Sorry?
Thanks, I hate it.
Good. Good.
Oh, it's so gross. God. Oh, kitten. So, is it a horror film or is it a crime psycho thriller?
Outside. Let's go.
Cindy!
Like it's so psychologically messed up. It almost feels like a what's it called? Paranormal horror film. But obviously, like the content, it's a crime thriller.
Looks like a Buffalo Bill type situation.
Like in the tone of like 7 or 8 millimeter or like something like that. But it does have horror elements in the way that it's being shot and stuff. And the pacing.
Shoots them, skins them, and dumps them. His body in a different river. The water leaves us no trace evidence of any kind.
He's not a drifter. He's got his own house somewhere, not an apartment.
What?
What he does with them takes privacy.
Ugh.
That's why you sent me in there, isn't it? To get his help on Buffalo Bill, sir?
They're psychoanalyzing him.
If I'd sent you in there with an actual agenda, Lecter would have known it instantly.
That's true.
He would have toyed with you, then turned to stone.
It's a very good point by him. He almost turned her to stone already.
This type of sex crime has certain aspects just as soon discuss it in private.
Using her as a, as a little thing. Oh, God. It's hard enough being a woman nowadays, but back then, getting into the FBI, and you go into shark-infested waters. Okay. Funeral crashing. Love it. She's going to get in so deep to this. It's going to be so interesting to see how her and Lecter, how she's able to... She's obviously loves this. She's obviously going to dive into this. She's going to really commit to it. Yo, another flashback. This is dope.
Oscar, fetch Dr. Akins from the chapel.
Yes, sir. Starling, we're back here.
Tell Lamar to come on.
Another excellent transition to a flashback. The way they blended in the car in the first one and then blended in the funeral, that was great. But it's going to be interesting to see how she handles her obsession with this stuff and Hannibal feeding into that without going overboard. It's going to be interesting how she does that.
Ray?
Oh, to mask the smell. Like Vicks Vapor Rub or something? Some smelling powder.
Got her.
I am not mentally prepared to see this. So the embalming guy is the piano player. God, it must be a thankless job to be a friggin' body photographer. Ugh.
You got something in her throat?
When a body comes out of the water, lots of times there's like leaves and things in the mouth.
Are you in on it, piano player? What the heck?
That's a bug cocoon. No way that could get way down in there like that.
Unless somebody shoved it in there.
She'll be easier to print when we turn her over.
Bug cocoon. What?
Ligature marks found around the wrists, not around the ankles. This would indicate that the skin was post-mortem.
Yeah, man. Let her enter the situation on her own terms. If you want her to be a FBI professional, you have to let her go into the situation on her own terms. Let her handle it. Whatever's awkward, let her handle it. She's a queen. She got this. She's a boss.
No fair, you lured him with produce.
Tough noogies. Still my turn. Nice and slow, baby.
I'm sorry, what?
Of course it counts. How do you play?
Agent Starling?
I'm saying Sterling. It's Starling. Sorry. Sorry. Starling.
It's Buffalo Bill, isn't it?
I'm afraid I can't tell you any more about that.
We heard about it on the radio.
You mean this is like a clue from a real murder
Look at
case?
that larva. That's cool. Imagine if the larva's actually that size. How big the butterfly would be.
What do you do when you're not detecting, Agent Starling?
Ugh, gross.
In this country, they'd have to be specially raised from imported eggs.
Somebody grew this guy. Put him honey and nightshade. Kept him warm. Somebody loved him.
Yo, these guys, what the heck? Get out of there, Starling. Oh, they look cool. I love moths. I think big moths are awesome. It's like every once in a while I'll see like one of these massive moths on the side of a building. They're very misunderstood. Everyone loves butterflies. Moths are dope. Transformation. Moths transform in the cocoon. He was keeping a woman in the well.
You have a wonderful chance to show the whole world that you can be merciful as well as strong, that you're big enough to treat Catherine.
This pans out from the TV in his basement.
She
keeps repeating the name.
And I promise
She sees Catherine as a person and not just an object. It's harder to tear her up.
So Catherine's in his well right now.
Look, I am not just some turnkey.
Please, I think you discuss this with him, or you let me do my job. You understand?
Woo! She just seniority'd him, baby. Name dropped him.
Copy of the Buffalo Bill case file. Copy of the senator's offer.
Question is, did he get Buffalo Bill? Is he in contact with him?
Negotiable and final. Catherine Martin dies, you get nothing.
And did he plan, but for Buffalo Bill to do like the high-profile capture so that he gets that big of a deal?
I tell you things, you tell me things. Not about this case, though. About yourself. Yes or no, Clarice? Poor little Catherine is waiting.
Oh, my God.
What is your worst memory of childhood?
My mother died when I was very young, so my father had become the whole world to me. When he left me, I had nothing. I was 10 years old.
So fascinating.
Very frank, Clarice.
See characters in the middle of...
I think it would be quite something to know you in private life.
Of the fire like this. Oh, it's awesome.
After your father's murder, you were orphaned. What happened next?
So freaking fascinating.
Quid pro quo, doctor.
Oh!
We've made one through years of systematic abuse. Billy hates his own identity, you see, and he thinks that makes him a transsexual.
This guy's listening in.
1,000 times more savage and more terrifying.
Yo, that shot was insane.
Rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Okay.
Oh, this is horrible.
Now he places the lotion in the basket.
Please.
Oh, God. Oh, is he starting to see her as a human? Oh my gosh, he's psychotic!
They scammed you, Hannibal. Stand outside.
What is this guy doing? He's gonna ruin the whole thing!
There never was a deal with Senator Martin, but there is now. I designed it. Oh, by God, you'll never leave this cell.
What is he doing, man? He's ruining it.
Yeah, I rolled the dice. I had to. Well, she's mad as hell, Jack. Paul Krendler's over here from Justice.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Okay, so FBI screwed it up. But then freaking psycho guy is like, I'm gonna use this for my benefit. I'm gonna be the superstar. Now what does this mean? And he believed him immediately because he's that smart. He knows. He knew he would be if he was lying. So now...
Now we're gonna treat you as good as you treat us. You be a gentleman, you're gonna get 3 hots to cut.
Oh, I hate him. I hope he eats his face. I hope he eats his face. Oh, no, I'm the bad guy.
Here, sir, use mine.
God, it's bad. So what's he gonna, his next meeting with Clarice is gonna be, I mean, I'd be stressed too if my daughter was abducted by the guy who skins women alive.
Senator Martin, Dr. Hannibal Lecter.
I hate him. I hate him. He's one of these.
Let me help you now, and I will trust you when it is all over. Buffalo Bill's real name is Louis Friend, by my patient Benjamin Raspel. They were lovers, you see. He'd be about 35 now. He said he lived in Philadelphia, but may have lied. That's all I can remember, Mom. But if I think of any more, I will let you know.
Oh my gosh.
Love your suit.
He gets off on psychoanalyzing people. It's like,
Buffalo Bill's real name.
Buffalo Bill's real name is now a matter of record with the proper authorities.
Can you give us
my name?
I get why this debate about this being a horror film or not is a thing.
Come in, Dad. Master Jacobs.
Man, what's gonna happen? How does this end? She's trying to think of ways he tricked the other people. He's trying to tell her instead. It's an anagram or something else. There's the iconic cage. I was wondering when we were gonna see it. Oh, it's gonna be an intense conversation after she lied to him and tricked him.
Acceptance and sexual frustration. Sir.
No, he covets.
What's his game here, man?
And how do we begin to covet, Clarice?
Other than that he just gets off on this, you know?
After your father's murder, you were orphaned. You were 10 years old. You went to live with cousins on a sheep and horse ranch in Montana. Then something woke you, didn't it? Was it a dream? What was it?
He's in it.
Tried to free them. I opened the gate to their pen, but they wouldn't run. They just stood there.
I thought if I could save just one, but he was so heavy. It was so heavy.
Oh, shit.
And you think if you save poor Catherine, you could make them stop, don't you? You think if Catherine lived, you won't wake up in the dark ever again.
The silence.
To that awful screaming of the lamb.
The silence of the lambs. He sang the thing.
It's your turn, Doctor.
Out. Sorry, ma'am, I've got orders. Had to put you on a plane. Come on now.
You will let me know when those lambs stop screaming, won't you?
Oh my God.
Your case filed. Goodbye, Clarice.
Ooh! Yo! That was crazy. That was incredible. Like, I was thinking, like, what is his game here? That's his game. He loves it. He sucks it up like a vampire. Was the right. He's an emotional trauma vampire. Feeds off of it. He doesn't just feed off the flesh of humans. He feeds off their torment, off their pain, off their misery. That was an incredible scene. Whew!
Lamb chops, extra rare.
What he wants for breakfast. Damn thing, zoo.
Lamb chops. Uh-oh.
Are you and you are Sergeant Pembry?
What is that? Was it the pen? Is that the thing from the something from the pen? So that he can unlock his cuffs? Bringing that pen into that cell. Oh, he's a mastermind. This guy's gonna get a oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh my God.
Bobby, get the vest.
Right.
So he went up to 5 and he...
It stopped.
What is he doing? What? What is this?
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Command post. 2 officers down.
Clear.
Crap.
Might be making a rope check.
He played them like a fiddle.
You look real good there. Yeah, you look real good.
Oh, God. Okay. So he's gone. Where's Lecter going? Find Clarice.
Ready? Let's go. Let's do it.
The love of his life, Clarice Starling. He tasted her pain once. He must taste it again.
Elevator! Out of the way!
Gosh, how's this gonna end? I love not knowing anything about movies.
Be sure is somewhere on too, sir. That's all for now. Over.
Oh God, what's up there? What's on the roof?
I see him. There's a gun by his hand. He's not moving.
No, that's not him.
No movement.
That's not him. That can't be him. That's the police officer. He skinned his face, put it on his face. He's in the police uniform. He's right here in the thing.
Severe facial lacerations, weapon unknown. We've got grand mal seizure activity, but he's post-ictal now.
Oh, hello, Clarice!
They found the ambulance in a parking garage at Memphis Airport. It killed a tourist, too. that is closed.
I'm sad it took me that long to figure out that was happening.
The thing is that Lecter said everything we need to catch him with is right here in these pages. Only I can't.
Dr. Lecter said a lot of things.
He's a psychopath. He's a psychoanalyst. He psychoanalyzed you and he played you and he...
Is this Lecter's handwriting?
What if Louis or what was his actual name and he wasn't actually playing?
Doesn't this random scattering of events seem desperately random?
Or even found in random order.
Random because of the one girl.
Belvedere, Ohio. First girl taken, third body found.
We covet what we see. God damn, Clarice.
You knew her.
He knew her. Oh, man. This movie's intense. Yeah, I'm still leaning horror. It's like... I mean... I think the biggest decider in that debate is going to be the Academy, but... It's not typical. It's not like a jump scare, obviously. There's no jump scare in this. It is very psychological. It is so dark, and, you know, there's a big body count, which a crime thriller would have too, but it's so dark and sadistic. Like, the... Like in normal crime thrillers, right? It's just like there's a bad guy killing a bunch of people, and the detectives figure it out.
Oh, I'm Clarice Starling. I'm with the FBI.
But there is this monster element to this.
I sure appreciate you letting me
Monster, gore, the vampire. He's a vampire, you know.
Left it. Upstairs. Door to the left.
I would love to know the after so much time the mental whatever behind the idea of leaving your lost loved one's bedroom exactly untouched. Like, besides just not being able to face it or not being able to move on yet. What you're looking for, Clarice? What if all of a sudden you see her name? Where is he? He is now a wild card, which is fascinating. He was this story driving point, and now he's a wild card. Hannibal. Hello, Clarice. Her kitten. Wait, a kitten.
He's making himself a woman's suit, Mr. Crawford, out of real women.
We're on our way right now.
Where?
Calumet City.
What?
We wouldn't have found him without you. Nobody's gonna forget that. At least of all me.
You wanna go get coffee after this whole thing's over? Huh? Also, why did her outfit have... Did he do that? Or was that just like...
Come on, girl. Come on, precious. Come on, precious.
Oh, no. What has he got on his body? He made a flesh wig. He skinned her. Ugh.
Did you two ever work together? Or?
Oh, sure. Me and Pam Malavese used to help her do alterations for old Mrs. Littman.
Hannibal's still out there, man. I will not believe that. I will not believe that he just doesn't show up for the rest of the film. You know what I mean? It's gonna set him off.
Put her in that bucket.
Now you get me a telephone and lower it down here now.
It's smart. I love the gumption, but oh, it's gonna set him off. Again, love her gumption, but oh, dude's still in the position of power. Uh-oh. Ah, boy, what you gonna do, man? Imagine being that one. It's like, wait, I'm the one who has to go to the door to...
Hey, I'm coming.
Oh my God, look at his house.
No, Littmans don't live here anymore.
Excuse me, sir. I really need to speak with you.
Clear! Clear!
Oh my...
Well, I'm investigating the death of Frederica Bimmel.
God.
Your name is?
Oh, Jack Gordon.
Mr. Gordon. Good. Well, Frederica used to work for Mrs. Lippman. Did you know her?
Jeez.
Mrs. Lippman had a son, though. Maybe he could help you. I got his card in here someplace. Do you want to come in while I look for it?
May I?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Oh, God, Clarice. Oh, God. Yo, I'm stressing. That was... They do those kind of, like, fake-out transitions very, very well.
Put your hands in the back, thumbs up, freeze!
Ugh. I'm stressed. Should have just shot him. Oh, you can't just shoot him. I understand. It's just, you know. Oh my God. Yo. This is tense. And she's all by herself. She has no backup. But have that gun out, girl. What are you doing? Oh! Yo, what? She's like, what do you do? There's so many little, like, dark corners.
FBI! You're safe!
Well.
No! Don't you leave me here! No! Don't you leave me here!
Yo, there's so many passageways and doorways and stuff. How do you... Don't put your guard down. Don't guard down, no. Checking her corners. Oh. No. God! Come on, you'd be able to feel him right there. You'd be able to sense a something right next to you. Oh, let's go, Clarice! Yo, this woman has been through it. I think she graduates from the FBI Academy. What do y'all think? I think she graduates. Oh, she's keeping that dog. Oh, buddy.
You okay?
Gunpowder, it's nothing.
Agent
Okay.
Starling,
No.
follow Bill to this address.
Of course, they asked the dude. No, they said Agent Starling. Never mind. Starling.
Starling.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
She should have graduated and moved up like a level. There's probably tiers of FBI agents, right? Like she should have head of her class and got a promotion immediately. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's
W. Stephen.
Hannibal Lecter's right.
Starling?
Filch.
Oh, that guy. The bug.
Say congratulations. And I'm not much good at this kind of thing, so I'm gonna duck out of here.
Okay, sure.
Would you like to have dinner sometime?
Your father would have been proud today.
He's gonna do the finger thing that Lecter did.
Don't forget your phone call.
Okay, no, he didn't do that. I'm reading too much into it.
I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
I'm having an old friend for dinner.
We have the big shots of good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's like some kind of semblance of justice at the end of this film. What a shot to end on. Oh. Holy smokes! Oh, it was so good. Yo. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. The quick reader, like, misdirection cuts that they did to her, like, flashback to her father with the car pulling up and her seeing it, and then it flashes back, she's a kid, and you're like, what was that? And then the funeral scene, brilliant. And then the house. Oh, the house shot was brilliant. And the shot with him in the glass when it's just her, and then all of a sudden he comes in. Yo, like there are some shots in this film that are unreal. Now, let's talk horror film versus horror film or not. It's obviously got, you know, thriller, crime thriller elements to it, but all horror has got thriller elements to it, right? The beginning, the pacing was pretty incredible, to where it had this build up to seeing him for the first time. This huge, massive, intense build up, and then right before you see him, you have this shadow red, this like really intense color that you would, lighting you would see in something like a horror film. Really intense moment. And so he is introduced as our monster. He is the monster of this film. And then it redirects into a crime thriller where now she is investigating this murder. It's not just getting a psychoanalysis of this guy and help getting and just seeing how he's doing. No, now it is a crime thriller where they're going off and investigating the murders of these women with this other guy, right? And so it's almost like it's both. And it's kind of like a cop-out. It is a crime thriller that is a horror movie in the middle of it. And a lot of times in the horror film, the bad guy survives or wins, or you don't see it die, but it dies, but you know, you don't see the body, and so it washes up somewhere else. So you get the next film of the you know, series. The monster of this film, Hannibal, walks away. He is a vampire. That was the perfect line to use for him in that moment. They set it up right for you, and then you see him bite into somebody, and you see that incredible scene, pale skin, blood coming from his mouth. He was a vampire in that moment. And so I'm sure we would all agree that Dracula films, they're horror films. Vampire films are horror films. He is a vampire. They presented him as such with the word and with the pale skin. He not just eats humans, but he drinks their torment. He drinks the blood of their pain, basically, right? He feeds off of it. And then the last shot is him stalking his prey. That he's about to do the same thing too. Just unbelievable. So I side with the idea that it is a horror film. I mean, the Academy thought it was a horror film. Letterboxd thinks it's a horror film. IMDb says it's a crime thriller. Let us know what you think in the comments. Would you consider this a horror film or not? I sure do. And I think as far as film goes, the acting was incredible. The scene in the cage when he is forced her to tell her story and finish the story for him, that was incredible. I think Anthony Hopkins, Jodie Foster did an incredible job. Yeah, that was great. And the credits here are coming to a close. So I think we'll wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching this reaction with me. I hope fans of this movie, I did it justice, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction. As always, you'll be able to see the full watch along of this film over on our Patreon. And do us a favor. If you enjoy our channel, we know you would go and you would enjoy our sister channel, Criminal Content. So please do us a favor. Go ahead and go over to that channel and just quickly subscribe. It takes 20 seconds to do so, and we were trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of November, and I think we got a good shot, and it'd be a lot easier if you would help us. If you like us, you'll like us over there as well. It's all pretty much the same reactors, some other ones as well we're going to throw in there. So yeah, go ahead and like that for us, subscribe to for us. Go ahead and like, subscribe on this video, notification bell, all the stuff, and we will see you next time on Popcorn Roulette. Thanks. Bye.